Now, look, you can muck about with my husband as much as you want, but you're not coming in here messing about with my job.
Well, I've got no intention
and if you've got any sense, you'll get out of it clear quick before I do something I regret.
What's this doing in our parlour?
You told me those would all
He hasn't
belong
got
to
his pride.
Susan's.
I found on the back of the sofa.
Oh, well, Susan couldn't manage them all. She hadn't got the car. She was going down. Here, what right have you got to do that?
He wanted to make one or two inquiries about the health of the insured party.
Well, I'm sorry if I seem a bit dim, but who's that, the insurance?
That's your mother, love.
Well, what
She's
about
dead.
her?
Oh, just one or 2 points he wants clearing up.
What sort of points? Am I not going to get the money?
Well, I'd rather Mr. Marsden explained himself.
But I need that money. You know I need it.
Every time we have an argument...
There's no argument about it, so let's get this straight. If you go in that procession tonight, you leave this house for good and all.
They started singing community songs. I'll soon put a stop to that. Yes, Elsie Tanner, I said you'll be rolling out the barrel down there if one of them bombs has got your name on it. All I can say is, thank God the Germans never got here. I should hate to see one of my neighbours collaborate. And she would have done, make you no mistake about that. What you having, say him again?
Can't accuse her of that. That's
You
not
know, Arnold
managed,
was
though.
right about you. I should have listened to him. You know your trouble, don't you? You're common. You're bloody common.
Right, you've gone your length. Out.
Now you listen to me.
I'm not interested. Just get...
Hello there everybody and welcome to the video. My name's Seven, it's all over the axe, and here we are with episode 9 of Coronation Street. I am trying to bring these in as much as an order as I can. They will be jumping about a bit. I mean, there will be episodes missing. If I can find them, I will react to them, and I won't put them up like they're going now or when the show goes weekly, twice weekly. I will put them up as and when I can, so hopefully I can bring them to you as soon as possible. So they won't be scheduled, they'll just be going live at any point in time. I am enjoying doing this, I'm enjoying doing all the soaps actually. But if you're enjoying me doing it, thank you so much for watching, I gratefully appreciate it. If you have subscribed and followed, I thank you again because you are really helping me out. You're not just hitting the subscribe button, you are really hitting the mental health button for me, you honestly are. And to my Patreon members, it is you that is bringing the content to me to allow me to bring the content straight back to you. Thank you all ever so much, I love you lots no matter what tier you are. So with that, I shall get straight into episode 9. Yes, I apologise that some of these are in 4:3 now, I can't help that I'm afraid. Some are in SD, some are in HD, so I do apologise. We do have a bit of a desync one on the next episode, a bit of a desync voice. Like voice over thing.
Oh, hello, Lucy, love. I just came to say goodbye. Come in. A bit on the late side. Come in. All right, just for a moment.
So is she staying with Christine? Since her mum's gone? Or is she with him? So that's her dad. I don't know, she's with him. Thought she was staying with Christine then.
Still packing up her things, then?
I did most part of it last night.
Oh, in her house.
Case put this dressing gown in. What do you think these are doing in?
I put them in.
Where they come from?
They're mine. Christine gave them me.
You can't take them with you.
Why not?
I'm ready to go mad.
Oh, we know how to get round her. We just say, oh, Mrs. Bramwell, you do smashing. Have you heard them?
We'll have to stay until you come home again.
Hey, when am I coming home again?
I'll have to wait and see.
Easter?
So we're kicking her
More
out.
questions, I'll tell you all
Back
that.
to the orphanage.
Come on, it's Easter then.
Not if you're my there.
It wasn't my doing.
I told you, we'll just have to see.
What time's your bus?
10 past from the corner.
He won't wear his new uniform to take me.
You should just think I won't. Why should I?
I've told you, keep on telling you. If I tell them my dad's been made into inspector, they'll just say I'm making it up. Well, let them. They do all
They can
bash.
phone up.
Dad,
Violence
where?
is not the answer.
No. Here, put this on.
Oh, Mum, couldn't you just wear the overcoat?
Oh, all right, then, if I must.
Oh, well, go and get it so Asta can see it.
She's seen the thing already.
Well, I'm off now.
Right.
Now, here,
Oh,
Lucille.
just come.
Take this for some toffees on the way.
Say thank you.
I'm just going to. Thank you very much.
Be a good girl.
You shouldn't have bothered me.
Oh, don't be silly.
I'll be seeing you, Esther.
Right.
Thanks.
Bye-bye, Lucille.
Sure.
She's going to steal something. No.
And a smashing holiday.
Hi, that's that.
Already, she ran away.
Nice to always live at home.
Well, perhaps you will. When you're a bit older.
When?
Oh, hello, I've said something.
My next birthday?
Now, look, I'm making no promises. You've been a little brick, but we'll just have to see.
The links will be in the
I'll
description
get that flipping coat.
for the episodes,
Fasten the case.
channels,
Right, shan't be a minute.
for the channels whose episodes I use.
How long have you keeping you on this do till 10 turn?
No, they never said. Can't be over soon enough for me. Oh, so you do get up sometime, then?
Hello. Any mail?
On the
Did
mantelpiece.
you go on the pill test?
Will you kindly tell whoever's sending you things marked Youth Against the Bomb to stop it?
Why?
'Cause I don't want them coming through my door, that's why.
Well, they're not addressed to you.
I'm not arguing, I'm telling you.
Yes, love, let's have no argument. Talking war makes war.
Is this all it was?
No, this come too.
Hey, you've opened it.
Well, it was only circular, it wasn't stuck down.
That's not the point.
If you've got any secrets,
So
you better have
illegal.
them addressed elsewhere.
What do you want for your breakfast,
You're
Kenny?
supposed to open other people's
Nothing.
mail.
Well, you've got to have something. You can't go out with nothing in your inside.
Ida, where did you put that bit of hardboard?
Oh, it's in the front room.
Right.
Can't eat hardboard.
What's wrong with him?
There's nothing wrong with him. It's your manner that gets him.
Yeah, and his gets me.
You don't try, Kenneth. That's your trouble. You never go out of your way to be pleasant to
Well, I
him.
will when he does.
It worries me stiff. I wish you'd just try.
Oh, I have tried. You know as well as I do. And all he says is you're very affable all of a sudden. What are you after?
Your pride. Oh,
What's this doing in our parlour?
You told me there was a
he
dog
hasn't
on
got
to
his pride.
Susan's.
I found it on the back of the sofa.
Oh, well, Susan couldn't manage them all. She hadn't got the car. She was going down. Here, what right have you got to do that?
You better get rid of the rest of them, too, before I fire them, too. And there might be no argument, Kenneth. Because for a start off, you don't even know what you're talking
Well,
about.
look, that wasn't even mine, and it was supposed to be going in a procession tonight.
You wouldn't be thinking of being in this procession, too.
There's no question of thinking about it. I'm going to.
You're not.
And what right do you think you've got to stop me?
Every right. You're under 21. I'm still responsible for you. And I'm telling you
Was he
straight, you're
21
not.
then?
Oh, yes, I'm under 21, all
Not
right. But if
18?
I hadn't got that scholarship, it wouldn't have stopped me going in the forces, would it?
But he didn't have to go in the army. Might have made a man of you.
Oh, that's you all over. Every time we have an argument... you
There's
bring
no
that.
argument about it, so let's get this straight. If you go in that procession tonight, you leave this house for good and all.
There you are, madam.
Thank you. I do hope I've got the right thing.
Oh, yes, African violet's all the rage, you know.
And I do think a two-piece is right for the bride's mother, don't you?
Very suitable. You want to get a nice mauve hat to go with it.
Do you think white elbow-length gloves? I mean, I do want to look a bit dressy.
Well, you will in that. That fox fur collar's really smart.
Where's she
Oh, I
work?
do thank you for all your trouble.
Oh,
she
that's
said?
all right. Good day,
It's been a
madam.
while since I recorded, sorry. This.
All I'm worried about is clashing with the bridesmaids.
Well, what are they in?
Sweet pea colours in flock nylon. Just tell me what that colour's called again, so as I can write and tell my daughter. She's down London, you see.
Oh, African violet. If she's in London, she's bound to have heard of it. Good morning, madam.
Good morning.
Oh, she loves her job. Not.
Good morning. African violet. I wish I'd never heard of it. Just a new stock.
Yes, I don't know what they sent it all to pay for. It's only got to go down again for the sales.
And it's in my style.
At a price.
Does it not get staff discount?
Eh? 12.96. That's daylight robbery. However did they get it to that?
Customer.
There's anything to it.
It's supposed to be a model.
I bet we've got a stock room full of them and all, in every hip size. Hey, look at her over there.
Oh, she's browsing.
No, over there.
So she's waiting to be served.
What's she gawping at us for?
I don't know.
Manager?
Poke your tongue out at her. Go on, I
Owner?
won't.
Go and ask her if she wants a photograph. Hang on.
Want me to get fired?
Could I help you, madam?
Oh, that's all right. I was just looking.
Oh, were you looking for anything particular?
Well,
Shoplifter?
Let's see. You're a size 12.
How do you know?
See about your style. And just your colour, too.
it's not exactly what I came for.
Oh, well, perhaps you were looking for a two-piece, then.
No, not really.
Oh, well, do try this on. It's just your colour and it would suit you.
Perhaps I'd better put my cards on the table. You are Mrs. Elsie Tanner.
Yes.
I'm Nora Dawson.
Oh, well,
Hello.
thank you for telling me, but I'm afraid I'm none the wiser.
Do you mean to say you've never heard of me?
Should I have done?
Well, I thought a certain somebody might have mentioned my name.
I don't know what
The
all this is
husband's bit
about,
on the side.
Are you coming to work in the department or something?
Oh, no, it's nothing like that. It's just that, well, there's a little matter I think you and me ought to discuss.
Is there?
Yes. And I must say you're making it rather awkward by pretending you've never heard of me.
Just a minute. Would this certain matter, would its name be Arnold by any chance?
You know very well it would, so why...
You've got a cheek coming here.
Well, it has to be spoken about.
Has it? Now, look, you can muck about with my husband as much as you want, but you're not coming in here messing about with my
Well,
job.
I've got no
And if
intention
you've
of...
got any sense, you'll get out of it clear quick before I do something I regret.
Don't you try to blackguard me.
Good day, madam.
But
Just say, she ran off with my husband. Make her look bad.
now then,
I thought I told you to get out of here.
it's got to be settled sometime.
Has it? Well, I don't know what you mean by that, but I don't intend to stand here and find out. The stairs are over there.
Look, I'm not shifting from this spot till I've
Miss
had a word with...
Lane,
Now,
Miss
you listen
Lane,
to me.
Would you attend to this customer, please?
Hey, you.
May I help you, madam? Well, really.
I will be cutting the credits down short for the ones that get off YouTube.
They're out.
Before all the...
Oh, I see.
She's at work and they've got
What's
him hunted
next
off
things
downtown
comes
to
up?
pictures. I could give a message.
Oh, no, it doesn't matter.
It wouldn't be no trouble.
Oh, no, thank you. There's no need to bother.
You see, Wednesday's the only day she comes home for dinner, you know.
I see.
Would you like to leave me a name and I'll tell you was
You
not...
just want to
Oh,
gossip,
there's no
love.
need for that. I can call again. Well, thanks very much. Ta-ra.
Not a fancy man, indeed. She must think we've just come over.
You could just cast on for
That
me
was
and be
adverts
all
then?
right. Give it here.
I prefer doing the end of part 1, end of part 2. If you don't like
What
it, let
does
me
she have
know.
to go and get bunny wool for?
Because I like bunny wool.
How many stitches?
Just a minute. 32.
Is this the back?
Yes. I wish you didn't have to knit baby clothes. I was always much better at cork work.
Can't you cast on at all?
After a fashion, but it always comes out loopy.
Oh, answer that for me. There's a good girl.
Another argument. Where's Dennis?
It doesn't tell you how to make the pom-poms here. Oh. What did you let her in for?
Oh, I
This
thought
is
it
the
was
madam I was
the
telling you
husband.
about.
Oh, her? I thought you said she was 50.
I've been for a grown-up conversation.
Oh, you was you?
Yes, and it wasn't my wish to make trouble for you this morning.
It wasn't your fault that you didn't stand there in the middle of the department shouting the odds.
Now, that's not true, and you know it. I tried my hardest to behave in a ladylike manner, but you made it very difficult by pretending that Arnold hadn't mentioned
Oh,
me.
don't flatter yourself, he didn't. And while we're on the subject, I'm not in the habit of telling lies to your sort.
Well, I'm very pleased to hear it. Might make our negotiations easier.
A kiss thump negotiations. Did he tell you to say that?
He doesn't know I've come to see you.
Oh, doesn't he?
No, he wouldn't like the idea of that at all.
Oh.
I just thought it might be a good idea if you and me had a little bit of a chat.
What about?
You know what?
Now we are talking in riddles, aren't we?
You know just as well as I do what I mean.
And he didn't send you?
No, I've told you.
I don't believe you.
Is he going to be
All right,
happy
then.
she went?
He does know. As a matter of fact, I made him bring me in.
Oh,
Where
okay.
is he now? Tanking up in the Rover's Return, if I know him.
Actually, he's waiting outside in the car.
Oh, Linda, did you hear that? Your daddy is waiting outside in the car.
I didn't come here to be made a fool of.
Well,
you know.
what did you come here for, then?
To talk about the divorce.
But there isn't going to be one.
Well, I just thought...
No, you know what thought did, don't you?
Give him
Followed him
one.
up, can't
A
thought it for
divorce.
wedding.
That is.
Now, look, why can't you talk to me seriously and sensibly? I mean, after all, this is a matter of two people's happiness.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say that. I bet you go to the pictures a lot, don't you? In a minute, you'll be telling me that you love him.
He's a good man.
He's what?
You can't deny that.
Oh, can't I just? Look, he left me flat with 2 kids to bring up, and not a penny piece to die. I've had him for 15 years. That's how good he is.
From what I heard, he had his reasons.
Well, if you'll take my advice, you won't believe a word he tells you.
Oh, this isn't getting us nowhere.
No, and it won't either. I've said my say.
Oh, now, look. Why won't you let him have a divorce? I mean, why ruin 3 people's lives?
2.
Pardon?
I said 2. It doesn't affect me.
Oh, well, then it can't matter much to you one way or other, can it?
Oh, can't it just? Look, I've nothing against you, except that I think you might be a bit more tactful as to when and where you might visit people. I don't know you. You might be a very nice woman for all I know. But if Arnold Tanner thinks he's getting off scot-free, well, he's not. I'm very sorry for you, but I might be doing you a good turn in a roundabout way. Oh, look, love, I've had some, and I know he's a dead washout.
He is not. You've got no right to say it.
Oh, I know him of old. I bet you've got a bit of cash put by, haven't you? Isn't that your car outside?
I have that car for my business.
Oh, she's going to put
And if you're suggesting
thoughts
it's
in
after
her
me for
head.
my money, then you've got a cheek. Well, that's just nasty. That's all it is. Downright nasty. It's because you couldn't hold him.
Oh, Dame, well, that's today's chestnut, that is.
Oh, you're not kidding me. Not for a minute. Just because you can't hang on to him, nobody else is going to get a look in now, are they? Oh,
Still be together.
Elsie, I didn't mean that.
Well, Nora, I don't care if you did.
It's just that we want to get married.
Well, why don't you change your name by deed poll? It has been done before, you know.
That's
You
not
know, Arnold
managed,
was
though.
right about you. I should have listened to him. You know your trouble, don't you? You're common. You're bloody common.
Right, you've gone your length. Out.
Now, you listen to me.
I'm not interested. Just get.
Look, perhaps you're worried about the divorce and the neighbours. Well, you don't need to worry, because when I got my decree
I'm not
eyesight-
interested in your decree eyesight. There's the door. Lover boy's waiting, and you can tell him from me from now on he can whistle for his divorce.
You tell him, but get a
And
divorce.
think on, this is the last I want to see of you.
She's going to gossip about it.
Oh, that Elsie Tanner, she was just the same during the war. Skirts
Thought
up to
so.
here. Have you got any gum, chum?
There's no harm in chewing gum.
Never said there was, but there were other things.
Don't tell me, I don't want to hear.
I wouldn't soil my lips, but I'll tell you one thing. She bought clothing coupons off me, and she never got the money from that for what she earned out of munitions, and don't you tell me she did.
Aye, there were some as went short of nothing.
You know, one night when the raids was on, she'd come tottering into the shelter with a yank on one arm and an air raid warden on the other. And do you know what they did?
Oh, don't tell me if it's
Yeah,
anything
don't tell me.
like that.
At 2 o'clock in the morning, they started singing community songs. I'll soon put a stop to that. Yes, Elsie Tanner, I said, you'll be rolling out the barrel down there if one of them bombs has got your name on it. All I can say is, thank God the Germans never got here. I should hate to see one of my neighbours collaborate. And she would have done, make you no mistake about that. What you having, say him again?
Can't accuse her of that. She might not have done.
Yes?
Two halves a mile, please.
I've only got one pair of hands. Who was
They're
here
still not
first?
talking.
Forgive her her trespasses.
Take not the name of the Lord thy God in vain. 2 halves a mile and a packet of crisps.
Well, I think it's downright vulgar.
Oh, come off it, Concept.
Oh, I don't mind a parlour joke, but there are limits.
Oh, well, that reminds me. Yeah.
I'm glad I told it off camera.
What's it look like? A couple of tickets for the depot dance. How about it, Concepta?
When is it?
A week's night.
Somebody let you down?
The director's night let me down.
Bit late for the invitation, aren't you?
You got a week. What, you think it'll fly into Paris for a dance frock or something?
You won't be going with a common bus driver, you know. He's one of the elite nowadays.
Oh, yes, but it's not me night off.
Well, if that's all that's worrying you, take it off. It's all right by me. Hey, Annie. What? Come here. Harry wants Concepta to go to the depot dance with him, and I've told her it's all right. We can spare her for one evening, can't we?
Well, if you've given your permission, there's not much I can say, is there?
Well, I thought I'd ask.
It'd be better if you asked before instead of after. While I think on, get yourself into the snug. They're almost coming to blows there. Threaten to bar Ena. That usually quietens her down. Don't worry, love. We're only getting at him. Of course you can go. That is, if you really want to.
Do you think I can trust him?
Well, there's only one way of finding out, isn't there?
I might have to change these from episode 10 to how others do it with the date. Because I'm going to lose track of what episode's what. So I think then after January 1961 I might turn to that.
Well, the weather could be nicer, couldn't it?
Have you brought me money, Ron?
No.
Why? Something wrong?
Oh, no. No, I'd arranged to meet Mr. Mars now, district inspector out here, you know, but he wanted to make 1 or 2 inquiries about the health of the insured party.
Well, I'm sorry if I seem a bit dim, but who's that, the insurance?
That's your mother, love.
Well, what
She's
about
dead.
her?
Oh, just 1 or 2 points he wants clearing up.
What sort of points? Am I not going to get the money?
Well, I'd rather Mr. Marsden explained himself.
But I need that money. You know I need it.
Yes.
But do you think Frank means what he says?
I mean, he wouldn't just turn the kid out if he did go in this procession, would he?
Oh, I don't know. They're that stubborn you can't get out of them to budge an inch.
Well, he's going to
Try
kick
having a word with
Ken out if
Oh,
he
you'd only be
marches.
wasting your breath. You know how he is when he sets his mind on a thing.
You can move in
I
with
wouldn't
Uncle
care.
Albert.
What good do they think it's going to do?
Well, you don't want another war, do you?
No, of course I don't. But I don't for a minute think that a gang of kids with placards is going to make any difference one way or another.
Well, I still think they're entitled to their own opinion.
If I've said it once, I've
Peaceful
said it 100 times.
opinion.
Talking war makes war. This house has been a proper battlefield today.
What's Frank's main objection?
He doesn't like the idea of Kenneth making a show of himself.
But who's to see him? It's in town, isn't it?
No, they're marching into town. They're all joining in where they live on the way. It's coming right along this street.
Talk, please.
What are you going to do?
Thank you.
I'm going to march in that procession.
Look, Kenneth, I know you feel strongly about this, but don't you think
Look,
it
I
would
was
be...
prepared not to, for my dad's sake, until he started laying down the law, and that did it. Nothing will stop me now.
Well, they're marching down Coronation Street. Really?
Come on, you're getting nearer.
That's not going to do much good.
Just have to chance that, won't I? Hello, Esther. See you later, Mum.
Ken,
It's no use, Mum. I'm going.
you believe in this thing, don't you?
Yes.
And I wouldn't want to stop you, not believing. That's one thing. But marching in a torchlight procession with placards hanging around your neck, that's another. Can't you just go on believing and leave it at that?
No, Mum, it's not enough.
It's not enough for you to join this procession, is it? You've got to make this house an unhappy one. That's your problem, Kenneth. It's got nothing to do with whether we have atom bombs or not. It's a lot nearer home than that.
Sorry, Mum.
Oh, well, if you must go, at least have the sense to wrap up well. Here.
Mr. Barlow, she condoned it. She allowed it. It's condoned the right word. Allowed. Can you at least sing in key, please? I mean, I can't say anything about singing in key, but still. Now, I do know what happens next episode because I accidentally reacted to that one before this one. So I apologise about that. Oh, well, finished quite weird. I expected like someone shouting at them or having a real go, Ken Barlow getting punched in the nose. But yes, as I say, they will start jumping around, I'm afraid. As I said during the episode, I think I said during the episode, if I find the episodes after I've reacted to a future episode, I will bring them and release them as soon as possible, I promise. If you've got any links, to YouTube videos, Daily Motion videos, anything like that, for episodes I have not done, pardon me, sorry about that, for episodes I have not done, please let me know and I shall react to them. I mean, I'd probably forgot what's happening back then, say I'm in 1972 and you give me links for 1961. I'm not going to remember that much, but I want to get as many out to you as possible. You know, if ITV want to give me the episodes, I mean, I can't pay you, but maybe £1 a month. Think about it, ITV. No, I don't think they'll do that. I wish they did, but that's how I can be sponsored. They can give me the episodes and I can do the sponsor for them. I'm not sponsored right now though, by the way. So yes, I enjoyed it. I've still enjoyed it. If this is not, I don't know when this goes live. Is it not 2024 yet? I don't know. Sign out. So yes, if I have got them on DVD, I will use the DVD episodes. Apart from that, I have to use all the other episodes. I have got the full Tram Trash DVD as well when that happens. If I get that far before I die, hopefully I do. I am trying to get as many out to you as possible. So hopefully I can get as many out to you as I can. It may come to a point where I start doubling up episodes, maybe even tripling up. So I may start doing that at a later date. It might be double to begin with, then triple, see how it goes. Depends how many I can get together. Say I get 5th of June. No, say I get one in June 1999, and then I get the follow-on, and then the follow-on, they'll be tripled up. But then say I only get one 2 months later, that'd be a single. So that's how it's going to work. It's extremely difficult to find the episodes that I haven't got, so if you do have them, let me know. Just like this video, the link is in the description of the person who's uploaded the content. It's a link to their channel, and I'll do the same for you if you bring me the content that I haven't got. So, if you enjoyed that, could I please ask for a like, comment and subscribe? I would really appreciate it, and also a follow on Daily Motion. If you have liked, commented and subscribed already, thank you ever so much. It really helps me out. It helps the channel out and it helps my mental health out. So thank you everybody who has. And to my Patreon members, it is you that is bringing the content to me to allow me to bring the content straight back to you. Thank you all ever so much. I love you lots no matter what tier you are. So as I said, I have seen the next episode before I saw this one, and it's in 4:3 still as well. So with that, I shall move on to the next video and hope to see you there. Goodbye.